And now, a few years later, in 22, you now have the perfect chance to try to exercise some of this newfound compassion.
I tried to.
And you had a perfect chance when someone that you brought into your inner circle, Sam Bankman-Fried, who, again, you leverage your reputation to introduce him to all your friends in the Middle East, then really ruined that for you. And I'm just curious, he really ruined that for you. And I was in Dubai last couple months, and there's a guy named Dr. Marwan Al-Zaruni who runs the Dubai Blockchain Center. He got me my golden visa.
Okay.
And he remembers a meeting he was in with you in Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
And he said, you were so upset that you had let those people down. And they could all genuinely feel that you were just, heartbroken that you had let them down through your association with Sam Bankman-Fried. Then Marwan said to me, he said, Brian, he's like, I wanted to give him a hug. That's what he said. I don't know if he gave you a hug. He might have.
I think he did, actually.
I think he did.
And he said something to me that is it okay? I'm sure I can share this. I don't think it was Chatham House Rules. But he told me, don't be so hard on yourself. I trusted Sam. So now you got to think about this now, right? I'm getting hurt by Sam. He's hurting my reputation. He's destroyed my portfolio. I mean, the portfolio came back, thank God, but he's hurt me. He's hurt my reputation. I took him to see NBZ. I took him to see the leader of the country, who's a friend of mine. And the meeting went quite well. So now you got to do two things. You have to be compassionate to Sam. You have to be. I'm not saying it as a Christian. I'm saying it as a person. Okay? You have to not overly judge, and you have to be less harsh on human frailty, even though the guy's hurt you.
Are you able to do that?
Not perfectly, but reasonably well. Go look at my interviews. You interviewed me after the fact. I thought I was compassionate towards him and the autism and the mistakes that he made. Flip side is you can't play the victim. You can't say, oh, well, woe is me. It's not my fault. No. I brought Sam. I thought I trusted Sam. I liked Sam, Brian. I liked him. He was always nice to me. I liked his family. You could do that, and now you've let people down. Marwan, MBZ, whoever I brought him to. And you have to hope that they feel that way about you. Right? You have to hope, okay, I'm trying to be that way towards others. Will they be that way towards me? And let me tell you the gift of the UAE. This doesn't reflect well on me, but I'll share it, okay? I should have called NBZ. I should have called the president. Sam went bankrupt 8 or 9 days after I introduced him to the president. I should have called him and apologized, but I was too weak. I was too conflict avoidant. I was immature. Calls coming into my phone. It's that 971 number, not the 917, which is New York, but the 971 UAE number. I answer the phone. It's the office of the president. Could you please hold for Sheikh Mohammed? I stand up. And he says, Anthony, how are you? Are you okay? You're my friend. Is there anything I can do to help you? You can think about that. You can think about the leadership of that. Now, of course, I apologized to him. I said, I'm the one that should have been making the call to you to apologize. Oh, don't worry. I think he also said, you think that's the first criminal that ever walked through the palace? I'm trying to make me feel better. You know what I mean? But you have to think about this man as a leader, that he didn't cut and run from his friend. He was like, okay, this happens. And that's the kind of guy you want to be. I think that's the kind of guy I'm trying to be. And, am I perfect at it? No. Do I care too much sometimes what other people think? I certainly do. Who doesn't? But try to care a little less. Try to be a little bit more compassionate. And on the edges, it'll make you a happier person.
Sam, sentencing's coming up. And when I go on Twitter, sometimes it's hard because people are like, lock him up for 100 years. And just, I don't know, it doesn't make me feel very good.
I hope he doesn't get 100 years. He's a 31-year-old kid.
But he's going to get 40 or 50.
Well, but this is the thing. gabadost. This is an Italian expression for cement in the head. It's like, why? Why would you do that? You could have gone to the Department of Justice. You could have said, this is what I did. This is how I did it. I'm very, very sorry. I'm asking for mercy here. The good news is people will likely get their money back if they stay patient. But I made terrible decisions and I created this disaster. And he goes to jail for way less time than arrogantly saying, I'm going to get off. I'm going to fight the Southern District of New York, Brian, that has a 97 or 98% conviction rate.
It's like the same as Russia.
The same as Russia. Well, yeah, I'm not saying it's rigged or anything like that, but I'm saying they come with the goods. Right. And remember, these are juries.
Yeah.
So it was just a big mistake.
So he approached it wrong, is what you're saying. But he's going to do some serious time.
You see, there's a grid. There's a sentencing grid. So if you don't adhere to the plea and you go to trial, which Sam did, and you get sentenced, and yes, he has the opportunity constitutionally to appeal it, but remember, the only way a judge is going to appeal it if there was a procedural mistake or a misadmission into the evidence or something crazy. He's going to go to jail. He's going to go to jail for a very long time because they have a grid.
Okay.
You can't turn to Sam and say, hey, we were just kidding about our grid. We have 40 years of going off the grid if you want to challenge us in court. What are they going to say? Sam, you have a little bit of autism. I read the brief that your lawyer brought to us. We'll give you 8 years. How are they going to do that now? Now, if they do, okay, God bless for him. But I predict that they won't. I predict he's going to be really severely punished.
Okay. And then the chapter's over and we move on.
Well, I've already moved on. I think some of my clients are sore at me still, but they're making it now in our performance. There's nothing that cures heartache in our industry like performance.
That's the truth.
Right, you know that.
That's the truth. So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year's going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm going to tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone. Also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline.
I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up.
If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you gonna do? What's the choice that you're going to make?